Okay, 647. So much for light pastels. Lululemon stock down nearly 20% this hour on weaker than expected earnings. And Mike tells me it could be because of bland colors.
That's what the CEO of the company is saying, Kevin. They sort of missed the mark on their spring clothing rollout. And, you know, you go online to their website, and a lot of it is kind of dark colors, grays, no pastels, nothing spring-like. So the CEO of Lululemon is saying, hey, if you want to buy some of our products, we might be discounting. So this is an expensive, very expensive retail segment. So there might be some sales to be had at Lululemon if you are interested. For shareholders, though, that is not good because they've lowered their first quarter sales expectations, and the stock, as you say, down close to 20% in the early trade this morning, and it's been a bit of a laggard so far this year. Lululemon's not alone in this category with challenging sales results. Under Armour's gone through it, Nike to some extent, some of the big athletic retail stores in the United States, they've closed because the sales have been weak. There is the migration to e-commerce, but nevertheless, it is a very volatile segment of the investor space, certainly, and Lululemon has certainly had its ups and downs and downward dogs. This is going to come up in question period. Bombardier executives getting big bonus checks, even as over the past year they've been cutting thousands of jobs, getting government bailouts, missing deadlines for deliveries on Bombardier products to Metrolinx, and facing lawsuits. We learned yesterday that the top 5 executives at Bombardier were getting 50% stock option payouts and some multi-million-dollar annual salaries. This, of course, coming at the time when the federal government and Quebec government offered up billions of dollars in financial assistance to Bombardier for a company that has been a perennial money loser. Jobs, jobs, jobs. Well, we'll see today what the federal Liberal government and the Ontario Liberals have to announce at the Ford Windsor engine plant. The Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, Premier Kathleen Wynne, the Economic Development Minister, they'll all be in Windsor today to talk about the federal budget, which had a lot of money for innovation spending, artificial intelligence development, stuff like that. This is going to be supposedly the wave of the future, and specifically on the auto sector. The Prime Minister will also be touring the Magna Auto plant in North Toronto later today as well. So some spending initiatives in the auto industry. TD Bank's annual general shareholders meeting coming up today, and typically these are just events where shareholders go in, they sort of rubber stamp the current executives and the latest earnings. Today, not so much. The TD will be facing some questions about recent allegations about pressuring employees to upsell clients, and also there's expected to be a protest regarding the TD Bank's financing plans for the Kinder Morgan Trans Mountain Pipeline, so that will be something to watch today. Cenovus Energy out of Calgary bulking up big time in the oil sands. It is doubling its asset size in northern Alberta, buying properties from ConocoPhillips in an $18 billion Canadian deal. This just announced last night for Cenovus. It was preceded a few weeks back by Canadian Natural Resources buying assets in the oil sands from Royal Dutch Shell and Suncor, also expanding its northern Alberta oil sands operations. Checking the price for oil this morning, it is starting the day below $50 a barrel still. It's been on a little bit of an uptrend, but still hovering at that $50 resistance point. We have the Canadian dollar as well, just below 75 cents, and the TSX coming in on a 6-day winning streak. Kevin, back to you.